You know, I would say our industry is about the same from last year. The economy is holding steady, so our work is holding steady. We are investing in our space.
We made a big acquisition last year, and we incorporated a lot of that bank's business into ours this past year, so it's naturally up from that. But even without that, on an organic basis, business is stronger than it was a year ago.
We're really excited about 2019. It's our 60th anniversary year. So we're getting prepared to celebrate. Our purpose statement is to leave a legacy of enduring improvements in our communities and perpetuate our company for future generations. And we're well poised to do that for 2019 and beyond.
We'll be very busy, so I anticipate an increase in revenue. Last year was a big jump. I think we'll have another significant increase this year. We'll definitely need to add employees. It's tough finding all the talent that we need. But we'll be increasing employees, and then also our investment in technology.
So yeah, looking at the national economy, we think 2019 is going to be very strong. Unemployment numbers are good. We think a lot of those trends will trickle down to Nebraska at the state level. Unemployment numbers great still. I think we compare to the national average quite favorably. Looking around Omaha, lots of construction projects going on, particularly down the Dodge corridor. So I think it's a good time for Omaha.
With the rising debt levels, the economic disparity increasing, the rising cost of health care, and also you really think about the increasing level of poverty we have in the United States, it's just not a sustainable system. So this is one of the things that keeps us up at night.
The continuing search for quality talent, and not only our industry, but all businesses are struggling with what we see to find good talent.
From a political standpoint, that we think is a huge challenge is the limits on immigration. We don't see it so much in this part of the country, although we still do. But we have a lot of people that are here on green cards, or trying to get, that have talent, the talent that we want. They just don't happen to be U.S. citizens. And so we've depended on that talent for a number of years across the country, and it's getting harder and harder to get.
We also have practice areas that are changing and keeping up with the changing regulations. We have a very active practice in privacy and security, so as that need develops around the country with what we're seeing today, we're capitalizing on that because we have experts in that area that can help clients get through that really dark hour of post-cyber activity at their business.
So AI and cognitive technologies are continually being used by businesses. I just watched a Wall Street Journal blog talking about artificial intelligence interviewing. So they're using robots to interview potential candidates to screen them. They called it the Wild West for hiring, and I agree. This is raising concerns about transparency and about bias with the algorithms that are in place and how that works with hiring process.
The technology our company is monitoring is artificial intelligence, or AI as it's commonly referred to. It's certainly already in the legal industry, and we see that in many forms in sample contracts, amendments, wills, agreements. It's out there, and it does have the potential to dramatically change the way legal services are delivered.
We see interest rates on the rise, but they're still relatively low. So we're hopeful that this will encourage local governments to make more capital investments in their communities.
Our biggest opportunity is exploiting technology to do things more efficiently, and also consulting with our clients as they look at some of the same things, grapple with the same issues.
The urban density issue is interesting to see how that's going on across the country. It's definitely happening here. So I think there's some really interesting redevelopment going on within the city that will continue.
In Omaha, we've got great geography, great local economy. Our rates are competitive to firms on the East Coast and the West Coast, so we think that's a really great opportunity for us. When folks are trying to spend less, they get a really great value.